Evening, y'all. Chief Prepper here. I'm going to try and get this done as quick as I can. I'm going to go over something that I've gone over before, some of it I haven't, but basically it's stuff you need to be considering. Are you experimenting or have you experimented with your stored food? I have personally used Land O'Lakes butter tubs that are in excess of 6 months old as long as they're kept in the refrigerator. Currently eating Planters peanuts that have a best use by date of 2023. Store hard candies. If you don't know how, look it up. When you do canned goods, you need to consider not just soup, fruits, and like chili, but look for something you can open up and eat that will help fill your belly if you need to do it on the go, like canned beans of some kind. They're mostly cooked, so all you do is heat them up, or refried beans if you like those. The beef herd is currently at levels not seen since 1950, according to one of the channels I listen to. Wheat crops are an issue. The DAP 2030 has been sounding that alarm for about 5 years now, but it looks like it's going to be an issue. There's rumors that Russia may destroy crops that haven't been harvested in Ukraine. Diesel prices are going up. The SPR is going down. Countries around the world are currently burning through their reserves, trying to suppress the price of fuel. Diesel is used in farm tractors and trucks deliver everything that you use. Tin plate has gone up 3 times, maybe 4 times in price. They cannot pivot to plastic because the petroleum is not there. Physical fitness. You need to be exercising, and if you're a fat body like me, you need to be losing weight. All right, I'm down from 232.8, which I couldn't get away from for months. Now I'm down 228.2. All right. If you have deep pockets, you should consider buying an off-site remote property and develop it. Off-grid, septic, rain catchment, solar, backup battery bank, dual fuel or tri-fuel generators with fuel on hand, solar panels for your solar generators. You need at least one handgun and one rifle for each person, and a shotgun at the house. The shotgun is in addition to the handgun and the rifle. And you need ammo, and you need holsters, and you need slings. Cowboy hats for everybody. It might feel dorky, but if you're out in the hot sun, keeps the sun off your face, maybe off your neck. Outdoor gear for both hot and cold weather. Manual tools, can openers, cast iron cookware, alternate cooking heat sources, rocket stoves, propane grills with a side burner. Freezers, keep them full if possible. Rotate your meat. Frozen veggies, flour and yeast. Learn how to make your own bread. Yes, I got notes. Heirloom seeds for your location, because there are different climate zones. And if you haven't been, you need to start learning how to garden right now, like yesterday. Early warning systems. I have tripwires that set off blanks. Drones for keeping an eye out. You got to be careful with that. If you set it up too high and somebody sees it, then they'll know where you're at, or at least know where the drone is. You need a paper calendar. If you don't have one, get one right now. Like, go out tomorrow and buy one. And you need to look for one that has a full moon and a new moon markings on the calendar. Most paper calendars have that. If you buy one and it doesn't have that, then try to find one that does. And then for the next 2 or 3 months, when the night sky is clear, learn to look up and read the moon. So basically the moon is on a 28-day schedule. From the new moon, which is complete darkness, no moon visible, it's 14 days. And from the new moon to the full moon, you're going to have an increase in brightness. Then at the end of that 14 days, reading the full moon can be tricky. So it's normally over a 3-day window where it looks really full. And then from the full moon going towards the new moon, another 14 days, it's decreasing brightness until the new moon where you're dark. So learn to read that. You need a paper calendar because you can reproduce next year's calendar based off of the paper calendar. All you have to do is write the new months and days and the day of the week. And that'll come in handy for when you should be help predict weather, help pattern shifts, see 4 seasons. It's also for planting and harvesting crops. So that's pretty much it. It's down and dirty. You know, there's just a shit pot load of everything that you need that a lot of people don't know anything about. I mean, like literally don't know anything about. So, basically, it looks like the government is trying to crash the world economy. I'm not sure why. We'll probably go into this, and we may never know why. Been seeing videos that there will be camps, like the government knows they're going to run out of food, and the government knows they're going to run out of fuel. You know, and if you're buying the tinfoil hat shit that the rich people know about this shit, that's why they're building bunkers, and they're going to go hide, and they're going to survive, and what's left of us will be, I don't know, rounded up maybe. So having said all that, there's a lot that you need to be considering. You know, in Texas we got 2 storms in the Atlantic. I haven't watched the weather in a couple of days. I haven't seen any predictions, but they're supposed to fizzle out maybe. But it is what it is, you know. Keep your eye on the SBR. That'll give you a gauge on when things are going to get ignorant. So, fuel drives our entire lives right now, next to money. Gasoline and money. Without those 2 things, everything changes. Information is knowledge and power. Live a little, prep a lot, share love. Chief Prepper, out.